Good boy. Come. So this morning we're gonna work on heel work. Yesterday we had to use the leash a lot because of the environment. Pups were interested in following their nose, running after people, going towards dogs, things like that. So we had to utilize the leash a lot to kind of create that boundary for them, to keep them, under control. Heel work is good because it combines positioning, boy, with focus. Good boy. Because you need both to execute this really right. A lot of times people will force the dog into a position and force them to stay there. Yes, good boy. But this time, I want him to do it himself as much as possible. Recognize that he's too far away and be able to come back into this position to walk with me and to feel rewarded. Good boy. That's why we're utilizing 2 leashes right now. Good boy. The first one is going to be the heel leash, just because it's shorter and it has that proper positioning. And as soon as he breaks that boundary, I'll be able to just drop it and just to let us know that he's going to be too far. Yes, good boy. The second one is just a safety freedom leash. Both of them are loose, and that's what we're looking for. I'm not looking to force him to follow me. Yes, good boy. I'm looking to reward him for staying nearby. Yes, good boy. Here, good. I'm trying to direct him up to me. The more that he can continue to focus on me and where I am in space, the more successful he's going to be with the heel. Good boy. Here. Very good. Good boy. I don't have any treats or anything in my hands right now. I'm treating him after he maintains focus or regains focus. Good boy. Had to pee there. Good job. Thank you. And we're going to try to treat him in the same spot and position. So you can see there. Yes, good boy. Heel. You got distracted by the person over there. Yes, good. That's what I want. I don't want to force him away from whatever he's distracted by. We had to yesterday so he doesn't go running off into the street or into the river or towards the runners or anything like that. That's why we're starting in a little bit quieter neighborhood. If there was a park nearby, then that would be even more ideal. But this is good because it's going to be very good. Good boy, come. Yes. More of what's going to be a regular type of environment that most of our pups are going to be in with us. Yes, good boy. Good, good. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. With me? Good. I use with me because it comes natural, but also use heel because that's going to be the word that most people will use when they want their dog in a particular position next to them, right? Good boy. Very good. Okay. And it's okay if he goes and checks out other things. Right now, my two main concerns are having him focus on me and then having him recover that focus. Well, I guess 3, and then keeping this position close to me. Good boy. Very good. Okay. You can see there, what usually ends up happening is after they get the treat, they feel like the task is done, right? Because we generally will reward after we've asked them to do something, right? And so they generally will also attach to that once they get the reward, that task is complete. So our goal here, good boy, yes, is to string the tasks together so that way it's not complete until we tell them it is. Good boy. Free, break. Good boy. His roommate Milo has this kind of issue too. Doesn't know exactly when to turn it on and off. And so that's why we're going to be practicing with very clear cues. So that way they can see, and we can also help them with verbal cues so they can hear when to follow, when to go ahead and follow their nose and all those good things, right? I'm gonna show the pups today that if I want them to heel, I'll have this leash on them and they'll be close to me and they'll be getting treats. If I want them to be free or have them take a break and follow their nose, you know, be a dog, then I'll release the heel leash and let them on what's known as a freedom leash. You just have to be careful because when they're on a freedom leash, you have to be very mindful of your environment. Make sure that you know how to operate it so that way they don't go into places that they shouldn't. So now creating that temporary boundary again, right? Good boy. Make sure they can't run into the street towards other dogs or other people. A lot of times people will panic when they start running if they haven't used these before or aren't used to it, and they'll go ahead and grab this part, and that's going to cause rope burn. Good boy. Good job, big guy. So now I'm going to wait, and the next time that he gets away from me, I'm going to ask him to heel. Good boy. I'm going to clip this on him. Good boy. Good heel. Now he's going to get treats for following me again. Heel. Good. Good. So using that focus. Good. Good. Up here. And I'm going to try to get that focus right back onto me after he gets that reward so he doesn't want to check out. Good boy. Good heel. Good boy. Yes. Good heel. Going to give him a little bit of help with that leash just because I want him to know that it's there. I don't want to pull him along with it. I don't want him to use it as a boundary this time. I just want him to know that it's there and that it's on and that it's connected when he wants to heel. 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 Here. Good boy. Heel. Yes. Good. Good heel. Yes. Break. Then when it's disconnected, he can clearly see it. He can clearly go and move anywhere that he wants. Good boy. I'll try to go towards some grass or something too. There we go. Good boy. I'm still giving him praise for checking back in, you know. Just because he's broken from the heel doesn't mean that he can just run off like a maniac. He technically could, but I'm still gonna let him know that I appreciate it when he doesn't. Good boy. You're gonna need to practice this a lot first without distractions. And then once he starts really getting it and being able to redirect and to hold focus when we ask him to, and knows to only break from the heel after he's free, then we'll start to introduce distractions, being in more public places, working around people and other dogs, things that are going to pull his interest, kind of like right there. Good boy. Right? Heel. Heel. So when I put it back on, I'm going to remind him that that's what we're doing. Good boy. And we're going to go back towards that person, getting in the car there. Good. Yes, good boy. Good heel. Yes, good boy. Yes. Break. Good boy. Break. Yeah, good boy. Now I'm actually also encouraging him to go and explore. My goal when working with dogs is to encourage them to do the right thing. I don't want to try to force them to do the right thing unless necessary for their safety or anything like that, because I want them to actually have their own self-development, impulse control, knowledge of what to do and what not to do, and I want them to execute it on their own without being forced. Good boy. So now I'm going to try to re-bridge the boundaries between him being free and him coming back into following me closely. All right. So we're going to cross back into this boundary here. Waffles. Heel. Heel. Good boy. So now when he dips off, good boy, heel. I'm gonna gently tug to let him know that I want his focus up here and that he has to be close to me now. That's just when he starts to get too far away. Yes, good boy. Good boy, good heel. Yes, good. So both things are loose. We are walking around the neighborhood. Good job, big guy. Right? I'm going to have a directional change, and I want him to follow me, so I'm going to do it and see if he needs help too. which understandably for a while he may, but if he's paying close enough attention to me and where I'm going, he won't. Good boy, good heel, there you go. That was really good. So he did that all on his own. The leashes were still loose. I didn't have to let him know where I was going and what I was doing. And that is a very good boy and a good first heel session. So we'll have him sit. Good boy. We'll give Milo a turn.